Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds. No. Not Against All Odds. Survival School series. I knew I was going to do that eventually. Maybe I've already done it, and I just forgot. All right, there's our deer corpses. Should be 2 of them in close proximity. Yeah, there they are. Good. Feels like 30 degrees, so not the warmest situation, and the snow is not promising. Kind of rapid downward snowfall. Feels like 29 degrees. Dropping temperature. That implies potential blizzard on the way, which does not make me a happy camper. But I'm still going to try. See, this is a nice frozen... Notice the time difference. If I use a hatchet, I'll be fine. All right, let's try this. Hopefully the weather doesn't get worse. Oh, there it is. All right, that was just a wind chill difference. All right, so there's some meat. And a stick. Let's get a stick. All right, and there's this one. 10 pounds. Again, we're going to use a hatchet because the meat is frozen. Normally, the hatchet would not be the ideal tool for this. Just remember that, please. But we're going to use it this time. All right, and now we are plenty way down again. The weather is worsening. Matter of fact, we could find ourselves in a bad spot right now. We can't run. This is our maximum movement speed. We've got to lumber our way back. Welcome to the Long Dark. We've got to lumber our way back with all this meat to the Trapper's Homestead. But again, passing time is important right now in any way that we can because we're waiting for those items back at the original safe space, the original safe spot. Safe house. That's the word I was looking for. At the original safe house, we have some items curing. And by the time we get back, we should actually have those ready to go and craft some things. I've got 1 bullet left. Just want to point that out. Remember what I was saying earlier about how you don't want to waste bullets? Those 2 deer that we just harvested? Took 2 bullets each. Thankfully they didn't take any more, but that's 4 bullets, 2 deer. 50% efficiency. Alright, so we're almost to the top of this. We will actually, thanks to the slope, we will move down the other half of this a little bit faster, even though we're encumbered. So that's a good thing. And there is some additional meat that's still cooked and waiting for us, so that's good as well. I'm kind of tempted to break down one of these real quick, but I know I can come back up here later if I need the meat. Or not the meat, but the wood. Because these are giant limbs that are laying up here. Okay. We're almost back. Wasn't as painful as you thought, right? We're almost there. And we're moving faster now that we're going downhill. I'll try to take advantage of the hill as much as I can. Hug this slope. Oh, wow. Holy crap, there's 4 deer. 4 deer. But I only have 1 bullet. I also did use a bullet on a bunny. I feel kind of bad about it. No, actually I don't. It was funny. Alright, here's a scrub brush. I'm going to grab this real quick for the sticks. We're at risk for hypothermia, of course we are. Actually, the weather's getting better. Not worse. There's less snow in the air. It could still become a blizzard. Sometimes the weather plays tricks, but it seems like it's getting brighter and less snowy. Oh, wait, just kidding. Just kidding. Right as I said that, the wind intensified. Okay, let's go ahead and eat this. We've got a bunch of meat on us, as you can see. So we're going to step over here. All that's cooked, even though it doesn't look like it. There's different colors. All right. And the 2 lighter steaks there. Okay, so there's all that venison we just picked up. 4 hours daylight left. Let's step inside. We have plenty of water on us still. Let's go ahead and eat this venison. It's going to put us right up to 2,500 calories. We still have a little bit of the venison left. Oh, did I not drink that tea? Did I make... Oh, last episode. I'm an idiot. I made it, but I didn't drink it. Oops. I bet there were some people commenting between episodes. I know. It happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and sleep for. Screw it. We'll sleep for as long as we can. We're not actually going to get to 12 hours. The game will wake us up beforehand. So we woke up fully rested. We woke up plenty thirsty. And it actually sounds like there is a storm finally coming in. I don't have a book on me, do I? No, I don't. Notice how heavy the rose hips are. I've got 32 on me, and I'm almost up to a pound. Almost up to 3/4 of a pound, excuse me. Right now. Let's go ahead and pass the time for, say, 4 hours. If I had light right now, which I could light a fire to get light, you know, I could read a book, but I don't have a book on me to read, so no worries. All right, that's it. Let's go ahead and sleep for the remaining time. I think we're going to wake up right at the crack of dawn. Nope, just kidding, we're not. Again. Okay, well, I won't complain, but I think, yeah. The sleep system is not my best friend at the moment. Let's put it that way. And we do have a bit of a blizzard now, so we can't hang out in here, or we have to hang out here for a while. So tell you what, let's keep breaking some stuff down. That can start another fire. Break this down. Okay, now we're good again. But another good reason to break stuff down, as I've mentioned before, is every now and then you'll find additional items. You'll find additional items hiding behind the stuff that you broke down. So let's go ahead and just use a stick to start this fire. We're not going to use accelerant, because I've been doing that a lot, and I feel like I'm cheating. Accelerant is not something you have a lot of in higher difficulties. Even on Stalker difficulty, it's in much lighter supply than it is in this difficulty level. So just bear that in mind. You don't want to get in the habit from lower difficulties of using accelerant on fires all the time, because then you're going to be annoyed when you have to leave it to a roll of the dice in Stalker, or especially in Interloper.
That's done.
Supplies are incredibly scarce in Interloper. Got 6 hours, 36 minutes. It's perfect. It's going to be nice and warm in here. Let me step outside, grab all that meat. And I've got some work to do, don't I? 11 hours daylight left. Lots of clicking.
Slowing me down.
This gear is slowing you down? No, it's a lot of meat, Mark. It's meat. Food. Sustenance. I see they fixed that. There was a thing, well, just in case they didn't fix it, I actually won't explain what I was about to say. Sorry. I was about to explain a exploit that I discovered. When I was playing solo play, I actually used it a good bit, just not on YouTube, but just to test out some stuff. And this was after, I think, a more recent run where I wanted to figure out some of the mechanics again. I was playing on a deliberately low difficulty. I was seeing if it still worked. But it didn't seem to. I wouldn't have used it on YouTube, though. That'd be silly. I wouldn't want to watch that if I were you. I'm going to try and cook all this. It's going to take me a while, and I'm going to have to get some water soon. But again, this is all cooking skill. And we've still got 4 hours of fire to use, you know? So this is really valuable.
Getting kind of thirsty.
I know, I'm working on it. Not quite yet, though. Let's cook one more. I think I see the bottom of the list, so we're getting close. We're thirsty and hungry. I need to eat and drink. But thankfully, I've got plenty of both resources on me. Let's go ahead and drink. That's the bigger problem. Let's eat. Let's eat again. Let's eat again. Alright, and there's 4. Three. 2. and 1. And we still have some time on this fire, so I'll probably go ahead and do what I was talking about last episode and make some reishi tea. Actually, you know what? Let's make some rosehip tea, because the rosehips are super heavy and the tea itself might be lighter. At least I hope it is. Cooking skill for every single thing that I've cooked on this fire just now. Alright, so there's the rosehip tea. Or rather, that was a reishi tea I just made, so I guess I have done all I can with it. Oh, there we go. No. Oh no, this is heating it up. I'm probably... Notice that I have plenty of time for each of these. My cooking skill being higher is actually... It takes me less time to do this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and make some herbal tea. We're just going to make all the teas. We're going to brew all the things as a means of having drinkable items that help us. Not that we'll need them, but we can heat them up for a warmth bonus. Okay, we need potable water now. Okay, this is the downside. Let's go ahead and add some more to this fire. And then if I melt 0.8 gallons... Yeah, I've been using water to make all these teas, so that was bound to happen. Alright, we're going to boil it. And then with the time we have left, I should be able to finish the rest of the teas. Maybe. I'm lucky. Oh yeah, we got this. This will be fine. Oh wait, I think that was it, because now we're heating up an old cup. Very good. 3 hours left. So we've actually burned another day. We're definitely going to have some stuff cured. Actually, these should be a good ways along towards curing now. Yeah. This deer hide's a third of the way cured because of how long we've been here. So anyway, let's see. We've got some hot tea, so let's drink that. Drink some water, and now. Going to take a little bit of effort to get through this night, but in the morning we're going to go back to our main safe house. We're probably going to take that stuff with us, to tell you the truth. I've got a lot of meat on me at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and just drink some of these teas. 0.22 pounds per tea. Good to know. Let's go ahead and pass the time for just 5 hours. Let's cancel. We've only got a few hours daylight or darkness left, so I'd rather sleep for those. Recover some rest. So that's 6 hours. We should... Perfect. Woke up fully rested right at the crack of dawn. That is exactly what I wanted to happen, more or less. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick all these up. And then we're going to head back towards... the original cabin. Oh, negative 10 degrees. Holy crap. Okay, so here's the original pile of meat. We're just going to add everything to it now. And let's go ahead and eat this. Perfect. Actually, we have room probably to eat one more, don't we? Okay, notice that it's still giving me a little bit because we didn't eat all of it, so we're saving a piece in our inventory. And what else is there? We've got, yeah, we're just carrying a lot, really. Not a lot I can do about it. Yeah, we're too full to eat. We're at the limit of our calories. Not always something that you need to do in higher difficulty levels of the Long Dark. Actually, very rarely something you need to do in higher difficulty levels of the Long Dark. As long as you are staving off actual starvation, you don't have to fill up your hunger meter all the way like this. I just have all this meat. Why not eat it? I hate to leave these deer alive. Actually, that sounds really mean, but like, man, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another one up there? No, it's the same 4, but still, they're just everywhere. All right, so we're gonna head back to the office on Mystery Lake. And we actually are going to take the more direct route again. So we're going to kind of walk over these hills. I'm trying, like, I'm tempted to, like, explain the geography of Mystery Lake to you right now so you kind of know some landmarks. But I am restraining myself. Because, again, if you can learn the layout of the place from watching me, that's great. But I think, unless you are the kind of player who wants a map, and believe me, you can look up maps, you can find them, then it is to your benefit to not have the layout of the map spoiled for you.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
So I'm going to try not to. 13 hours daylight left. Feels like 5 degrees, so we're warming up, thankfully. If you can call this warm. This is a nice high spot. Let's make sure we don't see any predators in between us and where we need to go. Because we pretty much need to go straight across this. Perfect. Okay. There's a spot where we cut down some saplings. I can see the stumps right there.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
You'll be fine. 13 hours daylight. It feels like 5 degrees. Our snow shelter is still where we left it. I would imagine its condition is somewhat worsened in the storms that have come and gone. Should still be there, though. We've got 1 bullet. And 1 arrow, for that matter. Just a single arrow. No backup. That's why it says 0 on top, but you see 1 on the bow itself. See? Leave an arrow. I think I see a wolf on the tracks. Yeah, I think he's moving. Hang on. Yep. Oh wow, weather just got a lot better really fast. Alright, I'm going to cut across here. Wow, got a lot better. I mean, it's still cold. There's no snow. It's getting brighter. We've got 1 bullet. Oh. Lots of branches on the ground, too. Okay, there's the wolf. Oh, he's close. We are just outside of his detection range. I'm surprised he's not turning toward me. He just turned away. I mean, not have my back turned to any other wolves in the area, right? Oh, there he is. Okay, he is actually kind of coming toward me. All right. So we should definitely have some stuff cured when we get back here. I'd be shocked if we didn't. We can also put down the rest of the stuff we got. And we'll be in good shape to craft some of the items. My intention is not to craft them all. But we have actually collected a good number of pelts, so I don't know. We'll see. To an extent, I know that if you've watched to this point in the series, you're watching for a couple of different reasons. You've probably learned enough, if you are new to the game, to play on your own. So you want to see some of the more advanced mechanics. But at this point, it's taking on a little bit more of a Let's Play vibe, right? Just want to see how things go. And obviously, I'm not going to play this indefinitely. This is a tutorial. So there'll be a point where I say, okay, I've given you the basics, and we'll stop, regardless of how my character's doing. Because this is not a Against All Odds season. This is not a traditional playthrough. This is a tutorial. Okay, notice these are cured. All of them are cured. And the wolf pelt's cured. Very good. Let's also drop the... Speaking of the wolf pelts, let's drop these. There we go. And then all of these are cured. That's excellent. So I'm just going to start a new pile of the uncured ones right here. I'm going to set this up to be sorted A to Z. Because sometimes when you have it sorted by weight, stuff moves around while stacks get lighter, and it's frustrating. Okay, so there's that. And we also, these are almost cured. The birch saplings are cured. The maple saplings are almost done. We do have some scrap metal here to put away. Okay, well, we've got 3 cured deer hide and lots of cured deer guts. We can do stuff with that. So let's come over here. Let's go ahead and make something. Deerskin pants are 3 cured deer hide, and deerskin boots are 2. So we've got everything we need for the boots and pants. And boots and pants and boots and pants. That's a running joke on the channel. Alright, we just picked up a bunch of cured guts. More than I needed, but I was just grabbing everything I needed. Alright, so let's... So here's how this works when you're crafting these items. We need to make the pants first. Well, the boots actually have more of a bonus, believe it or not. Interestingly enough. So let's go for those then. It takes a sewing kit to make them. 12.5 hours to make them as well. We have 12 hours left, so we can spend most of the day on these. It's exhausting to make them though, so you want to be careful with this. So let's go ahead and do... Let's do 8.5 hours. And click Begin Crafting. And look at the effect this has. Notice the thirst dropping. We're dehydrated and losing condition due to thirst. But now there's only 4 hours left. We could technically finish these right now. Let's go ahead and eat. Actually, yeah, we are going to finish these right now. That's what we're going to do to cap off this episode. Let's put that down. Let's light this lantern. Actually, wait, let's not light the lantern just yet. Let's just use the daylight for what's left of it, and then we'll light the lantern when we need to. Alright, so again, we need to put this up to 4 hours. Should get about halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way. Oh, perfect. That requires light. Now we're going to light this. No. There we go. Alright, just 57 minutes remaining. There it is. Deerskin boots. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put this away. Now the frozen angler I don't think I've read yet, so let's leave that. Now we have a fresh pile, I think, over here of curing guts. I know it's... Oh, I totally walked in the wrong direction. Holy crap. Alright, so here are the cured guts. Here are the curing ones. So the cured ones, I want to set this stuff down with them because I know I picked up more than I needed. Let's put those down. We also have a cured deer hide that I'm not going to use just yet. So, tell you what, I'm just going to walk over here and drop it in a random spot. But before we close this episode, let's have a look at how awesome those new items are. We're wearing the combat boots now. Check this out. They are much worse at protection. Not much worse, actually. I thought it was 20% protection. That's 20% wetness protection for combat boots. Deerskin boots are 50%, and they're only 3% less protection otherwise. Holy crap. So yeah, also notice the warmth boost is much higher. It's almost twice as high. The wind protection boost is twice as high. It's over twice as high. And these are not as restrictive to movement, which is awesome. So we're going to wear those. Nice little change to our sprint meter there. Let's toggle back just so you can see. Notice the sprint is changing to 90%. So we're going to be able to move a little faster and sprint a little bit longer wearing these boots. Very nice, right? We're at the 26-minute mark, so I'll go ahead and cut this episode here. Well, first of all, actually, let me cut it on a more appropriate note. I'm going to step upstairs. We're going to take off our good old combat boots. And also, I think, let's have another look at this. Yeah, these are heavy boots. Well, actually, it's the same weight. So yeah, we're going to drop those. But let's drink some water. And sleep before I cut this episode. Bed. 9 hours, please. All right. Thanks very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New science fiction, survival, and or simulation content airs every single day at 6 p.m. on my channel. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.